Welcome back to Space Engineers. Today we're going to finish the scrapyard. Just need to get some more motors just to finish off these grinders. Should have enough materials now to build this. I don't remember exactly how many I'm going to need, so I'm going to build a few. I've got a few in storage as well. I'll grab those. Ones we've already started to construct. We'll just get these built now. There we have it. That is that complete. Now the idea is they grind up stuff, goes through this tube system, which I've put a collector or an ejector, as I've called it, there, which will get rid of the stuff that I'm wanting to get rid of. More about that later. Through these tube systems, and then up into the system here. So control panel should have grinder all these grinders which I can turn on. I can actually put those and call that grinders. Save that as a group now, and I can turn them on or off as a group now. So you may not be aware of this ship over here, but I slightly died at one stage and resurrected in this ship when you die. But I have no use for it, so I'm going to recycle it. Get through the door. Oops, won't let me through the door. There we go. So let's just see if we can get off the ground. And we'll just line ourselves up. It's quite a big ship actually, didn't realise it was quite this big. So we might have to nose it in, to be honest. What's happening there? Oh, actually I'm not doing myself any favours there at all. Damaging my grinder. Oh, the ship is fighting back. My scrapyard is just a little bit on the small side. Let's try a slightly more aggressive angle of attack. I can repair the bit around the outside if I need to. There we go. Now that is grinding down the ship. Well, the bits that have been able to touch it anyway. Right, now I need to get out of here without dying. Whew. Probably chose the right moment to get out there, really. Well, yeah, I destroyed half the grinders, didn't I? Wasn't entirely according to plan. Let's just fix these bits. I think I might have been a bit ambitious with the size. Didn't quite realise how big. No, no, no! Ah! Ground myself to death. It's okay. I'll have another ship to scrap. Oh, luckily I have no, I've respawned actually in the ship that I'm trying to destroy. It's that was handy. Right, I think I'm going to have to slightly think again with the whole design of my scrapyard for things that are this big. So let me just pause this and have a bit of a rethink. Okay, repairs have been done to the scrapyard and modification to my old small mining ship to put these on the front, which should, I think, allow me to grab my target scrap and then control it into the scrapyard. Let me just go turn the grinders on. I've forgotten. There you go, waiting. Looks like only 3 of them are turning. Let's see if that's true or not. Okay, let's get rid of that group. Re-add the group, call it grinders. Save it. Select just grinders. Turn it on. And now they're all going. Right, let's see if we can latch on. To here. should now be attached. I just realised that it is just possible that this ship has not got the power. I mean, look at the size of that ship. It's ridiculous. How am I ever expecting that to work? Just get it above. Sure, it's going to fit in still, but let's see if we can chomp up another little bit of it and see what it does. Right, is that started? I think the ship's just too big. I haven't got anything else I want to break up at the moment. Unfortunately, in manoeuvring it, the fuel ran out, and now that ship is just floating around. So I need to grab some fuel and load it into there, into the ship, to bring it somewhere that I can then break it up for parts, if I can find it now. There it is. Where's the control panel? There it is. Right, let's grab the fuel back out the reactor to put into my other ship. Put it into the reactor first. When it's gonna fly. Right, okay, I'm going to have to manually break this up a little bit to be able to get it small enough to deal with to get into there. So let me just do a bit of destruction first, and then we'll have a much better, smaller thing to use in the scrapyard.